Happy Thursday. We got a 4-game slate today. Let's talk some basketball. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back in to another episode for Just a Bet Outside. I'm your host, Steven, and we're back to talk some more basketball. That's right. What a wild day it was in the association. We had a 3-3 day, hit our 1-unit play, so we had a small profitable day. Unfortunately, I added 2 plays that were both not winners. So we'll go over the recap in a bit so we can talk about, what was a good read and all that kind of stuff. But quick reminder, Thursday Night Football video is out now, so go check it out for the Vikings and Rams. But we got to announce something. It's the Jabbo MVPs. That's right. We got 2 more, so let's pull it up. Thank you to at Manny Mr. TZ4940 and at Juan Ortiz C1P. We really appreciate the support. Obviously, if you're not a Jabbo MVP, what you can do is click that join button below in this video. And all it does get you some perks, and it really helps support us. It's only $2.99 a month. It's never required, always appreciated, because it's just a way to give back, honestly, because we don't like to charge for picks or anything like that. So thank you to you two. We appreciate it. But let's get into it with this small 4-game slate. That's right. Kind of depressing after a nice 10-game slate yesterday. But here we go. NBA fun fact is what we're doing today. So here we go. Wemby last season became the second rookie ever to lead his team in 4 major statistics. The other guy the only other guy that's done it is a guy named Michael Jordan. That's it. Not bad. Anyways, in this video, we're going to recap yesterday. No research stats yet. You guys know we like to give those out, but it'll probably start sometime next week. There's just not much data and all that. So, and then we'll go over our 2 best bets for the day, and then we'll finish it with the recap. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Leave a comment below. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button as we're on our way to 31,000 subscribers. The grind of the NBA season is on, and I'm excited. So here we go. Let's start it out with the recap. All right, here is the 3-3 recap from yesterday. And honestly, I like going over these recaps because it can kind of tell you, hey, did we get good reads? Or kind of what happened in the game. Sometimes if you don't have time to watch the games, if you just check a box score, it's not going to tell you whether it's a good read or we got lucky, unlucky, that kind of thing. So 3-3, our only 1-unit play, Scoot Henderson over 16.5 points plus assists. He got the job done. He was the 6th man and got it done in the end of the game. Even when they were getting blown out, he was getting minutes, which you like to see. What you'd think he would because he is the young guy. But I think he scored 22 points on his own, so that was nice. Tyrese Maxey under 7.5 assists. Easiest win of the entire day. I think he ended with 3. Just an absolute beauty. He couldn't hand out any dimes at all as the Bucks put a beat down on him. Tyler Hero under 19.5 points. This is a weird game. So he has scored 14, and I said he had to be efficient if he wanted to go over. And sure enough, in the first half, he was efficient. I think he only missed 1 shot. He scored 14 points. It did not look pretty, but here's the deal in the first half. If you watch the game, Jalen Suggs went out after 3 quick fouls. It was brutal. Did not play again until the second half. And this is the reason why I took his under. Jalen Suggs and KCP are 2 guys that can lock him down a little bit more. And you saw them struggle to defend him after that. He came back in the second half. They shut down the Miami Heat, shut down Tyler Hero. I think he had 0, maybe 2 points in the second half. I think he had 0, though, and ended with 14. So a nice win there. Luckily, he didn't get more foul trouble. But Rockets minus 6.5 makes me want to barf. They had an 18-point lead at home in their home opener versus the Charlotte freaking Hornets. And they lost the game outright. I don't know what to tell you guys. It's just brutal. I'll take the L on that one, but that was ugly. And they looked pretty bad offensively in that second half and defensively. Giannis under 18.5 rebounds plus assists. These last 2 were added plays, so they were not in the video. And I wish I didn't add them. Someone stop me from adding plays, please, sometimes. Giannis under 18.5, he just crushed it. He had like 10 RAs in the first quarter. And I think he had 12 in 12 minutes. It was just absolutely insane. 76ers had no answers for him. He could get any rebound he wanted, but he ended with 7 dimes, which I was assuming he'd have like 4, maybe 5. But either way, it was a loss. Bad read on my part. Josh Giddey over 24.5 PRAs. I'm going to be honest, I didn't watch enough of this game. Kind of got off to a slow start and then really picked it up at the end. And then it became a blowout and he didn't play, I think, the final 4 or 5 minutes or something like that. And he ended with 22. So he was close. It was just one of those bets that we lost. But 3-3 plus 0.33 units. Obviously not ideal, but it's a win. So we'll take it. Profit is profit. So overall record, there it is. Practically even at 4-5, 0.17 units down. Let's get back into the win column. And that means it's time for the best bets. All right, this first bet takes us out to Denver, Colorado, where the Chicken Nuggets are hosting the Oklahoma City Sonics. Nuggets -2. Total in this game is 226. Let's talk some injuries real quick. Isaiah Hartenstein, big piece down low on defense. He will be out for this game. And the worst Jalen Williams will also be out. Bench role player, not the main Jalen Williams, just FYI. But my best bet is a player prop. Give me Jamal Murray under 20.5 points at minus 115 on DraftKings for another half unit. We're 2-1 on under so far. Let's keep it rolling. This is a guy who struggled a little bit during the Olympics, and that's kind of not a little bit. He struggled quite a bit. And like most players, these stars, teams and coaches are not trying to play them their max minutes in game one. You've seen it all over the NBA already. So if what we took from Outlier is that he was under this in 49% of games last season, okay? But it's about the matchup here, okay? Head to head, he was under this in all 4 games versus the Thunder. He scored more than 16 points only one of those 4 times. This is a very tough matchup. And if you just look at last year's stats, matchup versus point guards, Thunder allowed the 6th fewest points to the point guard position. But here's the deal with this matchup, guys, and it's kind of like what we talked about in our other one when we took an under with the defense of KCP and Suggs. Now he's going up against Caruso, Dort. I expect Caruso to be on him a lot. He's one of the best on-ball defenders in the entire league. That's why the Thunder brought him over, to slow down guys like this. This Thunder team is a better defensive team than even last year when they were already suffocating point guards in general. I'm expecting Alex Caruso, hopefully he doesn't get in foul trouble and all that, but I think him and Lou Dort, I don't know if Dort's going to be on him exactly, but I just think they're going to be all over him, and I don't think Murray's going to play the full minutes. And I think in the pace-wise in this game, the Nuggets are going to want to slow this game down. The Thunder love to get up and down. The Nuggets were a big-time under team last season, and that's part of the reason. That's how they want to play. They can just kind of execute their half-court offense, slow teams down. They don't want to go on these track meets. They're not kind of built. They're not built for that, especially against the Thunder, who are as good as it gets when it comes to running the floor. So I think we're going to see less possessions. We're going to see a slower, grinded out type of game. And Alex Caruso and these boys are going to make sure that someone else beats him other than Jamal Murray. Like I said, he's under this in all 4 matchups against him last year. I expect him to go under yet again. This line is too high in my opinion. Give me Jamal Murray under 20.5 points as my first best bet. All right, before we get into this final best bet, we got to talk to you about this Bet365 promo. Limited time only. You bet $5, you get $200 in bonus bets, and it happens instantly, guys. All you got to do is click the link below to sign up. Once you get your account, you deposit at least $10 in your account and just bet 5. Whether you win or lose, you are getting $200 in bonus bets. You're going to see some odds here that I give you this season that are going to be from Bet365 because they have some great value. You saw it in the opening night when we got plus 140 on Horford. It's just, I always recommend as many sports books as possible. So if you live in a state that gets Bet365, now is the time to take that jump and join with Bet365. So, of course, you must be 21 years or older to gamble. If you have a gambling problem, call or text 1-800-GAMBLER. All right, back to the bets. All right, the second one takes us out to Dallas, Texas, where the Mavericks host the San Antonio Spurs in the battle for Texas. Mavericks -8, total in this game 229.5. 2 quick injuries. Devin Vassell is out for the Spurs. Dante Exum is out for the Mavericks. I have a best bet. It's a player prop, and it's an over this time. Give me Julian Champagnie over 8.5 points at -120 on DraftKings for a half unit. I am pretty sure that's how you say his name. If it's not, I apologize. But it's a little bit off the radar, but the key here is no Devin Vassell like we talked about. Let's talk about last season without him. He played 18 minutes per game with Vassell last season in the lineup. Without Vassell, he played, or Vassell, I don't know exactly. He averaged 28 minutes per game. Just a huge difference. If you don't know, this guy is a 6'8 wing who can knock down some threes. In the preseason, in 5 games, he took 38 three-pointers. They need him to spread the court because they don't have a lot of guys that can spread the court, and that's going to be key here, and he is not afraid to shoot, as you guys know. This screenshot from Outlier right here that I'm about to show you is him playing 25 or more minutes. Like I said, he averaged 28 without Vassell last year, and also Vassell out of the lineup. So 25-plus minutes, Vassell out of the lineup over a 9 of 9 games. That's right, averaging 13.33 points per game. Just obviously his average blew this out of the water. It's a new year, new team. I get that. You know, the Spurs are a little bit deeper, but I think 25 plus minutes is not really asking for much. Mavericks below average defense defending the 3 ball. I think this 8.5 line is just too low for a guy who could play 25 to 30 minutes and just honestly isn't afraid to shoot. He will hit some threes. He'll shoot some threes. All he's got to do now is knock them down. And I think the volume and minutes are just too high. So give me Champagnie over 8.5 points as my second and final best bet. Any added plays will be in the pinned comments below on X and on Discord. But before we get out of here, let's check out the recap. All right, there it is. Give me Jamal Murray under 20.5 points at -115 on DraftKings for a half unit. We're playing it easy. And then Julian Champagnie over 8.5 points at -120 on DraftKings. That is a half unit play. Let's sip on champagne after we have a nice little sweep on Thursday. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. If you haven't already, hit that like button and also go check out that Thursday night football best bets video and World Series game 1 best bets video coming out soon as well. So, thanks again for the support. Hope everyone has a great Thursday and we'll talk to you soon.